you have forgotten almost I think 4 months back. That is this the development of the embryo at the level of third week. Third week ఉంటుంది అనుకోబెట్ట third week ఉంటుంది. Okay, third week development. So this is the development of the embryo at the level of third week, right? Third week of development. Okay. So here during third week of development is the embryo. Now I'll just complete this diagram by like keeping these structures here. And I will add up something here also. Okay. Now I just wanted to give you some important structures here with some different color. These are nothing but the somite period. Already like during third week of development, somites are there, right? This is like the embryo, right? During third week of development. And this is called as the cranial neuropore, which where this cranial neuropore will present one structure developing some small tube which is developing called as what? The neural tube. And this is the caudal neuropore. And I just will write this one, the upper end as what? The cranial end, okay? This is the cranial end and this is called as the cranial neuropore which closes by basically by 24th day of development, okay? And this is the caudal end which contains what? The caudal neuropore which generally closes by 28th day, okay? The cranial neuropore closes by 24th day while the caudal neuropore closes by 28th day of development. And basically, this is how the embryo appears from the superior view. Keeping the embryo like this and just looking from above, this is the superior view of the embryo during third week of development, okay? So exactly during the third week, this is how the embryo appears. Already I taught you that during third week of development, the embryo will fold. Do you remember that? Yes. One is like, one folding was the craniocaudal folding, am I correct? One was the craniocaudal folding and the other folding was like this. What is that? The lateral folding of the embryo, right? So the embryo just was started folding it on itself craniocaudally and laterally, right? This is nothing but the developing neural tube. And also I told you that if this neural core doesn't close, it causes NTDs called as neural tube defects, right? Meningocele, meningomyelocele. Okay? So this is how. So now this is the superior view, right? I wanted to show you the same embryo while it is developing once it reaches the 5th week of development. So from 3rd week, now the embryo started growing and it reached the 5th week of development, during which how the embryo appears. During 5th week of development, the embryo will be like this. You can see the developing embryo. Like this. This is how the embryo appears during the 5th week of development. And from here, I just wanted to keep some more structures. This one will be the umbilical cord. Okay. And now, this is the cranial end of the embryo. From here, you will be seeing now the development of some special structures. That is six pairs of pharengeal arches. So there will be some 6 pairs like on either side, right? If I am standing like this, I have 2 ears, right? So on either side there will be 6 and 6 arches which will be developing in the embryo, which are called as the pharengeal arches. So I just wanted to complete this diagram by just keeping like this. These are nothing but the developing upper limbs. Right, okay. And now the embryo is almost done. It means that you are about to sleep, right? So if you let the embryo also sleep, take some rest. Okay? The embryo is sleeping. Otherwise, if it is open, eyes round to the so it is sleeping, embryo is sleeping now, it is taking rest. So for this embryo, again in the upper part, you know that something was developing like this, yellowish color. That is nothing but the neural tube, right? Which is forming the system. That is the central nervous system and the peripheral nervous system, right? Right. This is how the embryo appears during 5th week of development. So now, just to say, this is the cranial end of the embryo, which we will call it as the stomodium, right? Stomodium. And this area, whatever was there, this is nothing but the cardiac area or the cardiogenic area where the heart was developing, right? Last time we have seen the development of heart. Now you can see these structures which are developing. These are nothing but the pharyngeal arches. Okay, these are called as the pharyngeal arches. So now I just wanted to take a section of the embryo in such a way that I will cut the embryo like this. I will be cutting the embryo like this. So in this way, in the upper part, I am just cutting so that I will cut through these pharyngeal arches. Once I cut through these pharyngeal arches, how these pharyngeal arches will appear? So these pharyngeal arches, how they appear is like I need to work a lot now. I will draw here, okay? I will draw like this, and okay, right. So now 1, 3, 4, 5, 1. Right, okay. Now I am just starting to draw the pharyngeal arches. See, now I am just drawing the pharyngeal arches. Please observe carefully what I am doing here. I am doing something like different. That is nothing but these arches are okay. First, second, third, fourth, sixth. Like this. I will do some painting here. This is the first, second, third, fourth. Right, okay. These are the pharyngeal arches, but I have drawn only the outer line, right? Now I wanted to complete this by drawing the inner line of these arches. So let me make it as a bubble. So I wanted to make it in a rounded structure. Now I just got it. Now I just am drawing with the other color. You can see this is 1. You can see what is the difference between the lateral side and the medial side. 2. And now comes the third one. Right. Now again I just wanted to extend this upwards so that I will complete the diagram on the other side. So this is the first one. Anybody made this difference? What is the difference between the lateral side and the medial side? Can you anybody say? That is blue in color, this is green in color. Ante kada? 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 This is blue in color, that is green in color, right? Ante kada? Kada? I think they are not corrected. So in between these two, I just wanted to keep another important structure here in between these two. Now I am just starting to draw the whole of the interior of between these two bubble-like structures, right? So I am just only drawing the outline of the central part, and here also I am just keeping the outline of the central part. Right? And let me keep the same outline here too. Let me complete on the opposite side. Right, okay. Now these are the pharyngeal arches. How they appear? Once we cut this embryo like this during the 5th week of development, right? I am writing it here at the 5th week, right? So this means that the pharyngeal arches are formed during the 5th week of development. First point, right? Now let us see how these pharyngeal arches appear, right? To show you these pharyngeal